for those of you who don't know what SERE is about, we teach you how to resist interrogation. That's, we won't talk about that because we don't want to compromise it. Teach you how to resist interrogation, teach you how to find food, how to hide, how to find water. And then we drop you off in the woods for a few days with a knife, a piece of rope, and a canteen full of water and some iodine because you're going to get muddy water. And you run, you have places you move from day to day to day, and we chase you. And if we catch you, we move you back to yesterday's start point. So now you get 30 kilometers instead of 15 to move at night. And then we capture you and we put you through the mill for days, an indeterminate number of days. And we interrogate you in the same way that our enemies would interrogate us. So you're doing that every day, but they have a story they're supposed to be hiding. That story, we wrote it, we scripted it, we knew it. What better place is there to become a body language and behavior guy than me asking you questions that you're trying to lie to protect a story and me watching you lie all the time? It just was a beautiful experience. Some of my lifelong friends came from there. Yeah. And one of the best bosses I ever had was a civilian. Wish I could get him to come on here for you. A guy they call the bearded one, that SF guys would tremble in his shadow. Big guy, Don Landrum, brilliant, not school trained interrogator, Green Beret guy, and the single best at getting through to people of anyone I ever met. So great.
So never even formally trained. Where do you think he got his skill set from to be able to do that? We
was in Vietnam for a while. He was a Green Beret in Vietnam back in the day. He's one of the original guys. And then he came and he was training these guys, teaching teaching resistance. You have to learn what the techniques are. But it was more than that. What I think he opened my eyes to was, we can use these 14 approaches, or we can get to the root of who people are.
Right.
And he wouldn't tell you it's Maslow, but I would tell you what he was masterful at is slicing you off from your group and creating a new normal where you felt like you needed to appeal to him. And that's what we all do. It's just that we can't all put it in those words, but that's what all of us are doing in this world.
So what was the greatest thing you think you learned going through SERE school, besides the experience of having those incredible repetitions, as I call them, reps?
Yep.
What did you take away from that?
Going through it, look, there's nothing as sucky as captivity. Let's just face that.
Right.
And when we were captured, I can still remember, I'm pretty contained, but if you slap me in the face, I can get pretty angry. And I got pretty angry, and controlling that. What I learned about myself is, as much as I love people, because I do, my wife will tell you I talk to everybody on earth, but as much as I love people, I don't love people. When they're in those situations and they're trying to figure out and restabilize, they'll do some pretty bad things to each other. And so what I found is that I have a lot of strength. While I'm very extroverted, I have a lot of strength if I can recollect and get away and stand on my own. But when I was in a room with 10 people who are talking and there are microphones everywhere, I'm like, don't be stupid. Shut, you want to help them. And sometimes you can help people in spite of yourself. So I think I learned that personality type in me that wanted to help people, you can't help everybody. You just got to back away. That was pretty powerful for me.